One of the first things President Trump did when he got elected was to sign an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education.
I will sign an executive order to begin eliminating the Federal Department of Education once and for all.
At a White House event with school children and Republican governors.
To accomplish that mission, he appointed Linda McMahon as Education Secretary.
In her first week as Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon is wasting absolutely no time working to fulfill President Trump's wish to dismantle the very department she is heading. In a message to staff, McMahon said she was in the process of carrying out, quote, its final mission.
There are two main reasons for this order. Number one, the education system in the United States is one of the most inefficient education systems in the whole industrialized world.
We rank near the bottom globally on these standards. It's shocking, given how much we're putting up a graphic, given how much we spend. I can't even, it's terrible.
Well, I'll tell you, it's unbelievable. And when you think about high school seniors that are graduating, only 30% of them are reading proficiently. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't read words, but they can't read cognitively.
And number two, the Department of Education is simply too woke.
This is an 8th grade reading assignment about gender fluidity that is found in a lot of the schools, 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade.
The way it works right now is that the federal government gives money to the Department of Education, and the Department of Education redistributes that money to all the different states. The proposed new system will give money directly to the states, and the states will decide how to best spend that money. In other words, President Trump and Secretary of Education Linda McMahon want to skip the middleman. They want to reduce bureaucracy and want to increase the efficiency of how that money is spent. Here is Linda McMahon explaining her point of view.
Now, let me just point out to you that the Department of Education was set up in 1980. We have now spent as a country over $3 trillion to watch the performance of our students continue to decline. And as I said in my confirmation hearing, we're just simply not doing something right. I don't think that education that is handled from a bureaucratic position in Washington, D.C. is best for the states. We'll continue with the funding. The Title I funding, that's one of the things that's questioned, and people are afraid they won't get Title I funding, or our IDEA funding for our disabled and special needs students. That will all continue to go to the states. It might go through a different agency, or it may go directly to the states. But education, I think, is going to have more funding going directly to the students, which is where it should be.
Let me know what you think. Do you think that this decentralization system will create better education for the country? I think so. Of course, there will be some states that will be better than others on how they allocate resources, and that will create some inequalities. But the system that we have right now, they create equality by keeping everyone down, so everyone is just performing poorly, and that shouldn't be the case. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But before you go, please subscribe to my newsletter at alainguillot.com/newsletter. And thank you so much for watching. Until soon. Peace.